but I don't see there being too much to change.
Okay. Chief, is that something, is your next meeting the 25th? Is that right from the email?
Yes, so it's tomorrow night, and then the next one is the 25th. If we need to add one in the middle for whatever reason, we can. But we're not planning at this point in time, unless you need us to make some big decision.
I think it depends on how formal you want to be on the approval of the site plans and the exterior elevations. It'd be nice to have a green light on those earlier rather than later. 25th is pushing a little bit close. If there's changes that need to be made or anything like that. So if you're looking to have everybody's input in a formal approval, it'd be nice if there was another meeting in between there.
Well, I think the site plan, it's more a function of flow and how it sits on the land. And I think Ellis will probably have a good idea of how that should best work out. And if he gives me some preliminaries, I can share it with the deputy and the couple of the guys here that are on the building committee and give it a quick once over. And if we don't find a problem with it, I can then reach out to Paul and see if, we're all set with this, the way it's laid out, or we want this changed. And if we have to set up, I'll ask Paul, do you think we need a building committee approval for a site plan?
Well, I think it depends on when this roof shape and structure and elevation drawings are completed. But if Ellis is saying that he can have site work done by the end of the week, we may think about having a meeting either on the maybe the 18th. We can discuss that tomorrow night, but Chief, what I don't want to do is lose 2 weeks here, 3 weeks there, because before we know it, we're in March.
Yeah,
So if we've got the ball rolling, I'd like to keep it rolling.
Sure.
Yeah.
When do you think you can have some elevations and roof lines together?
Well, upon formal approval, within a few days. I mean, it's fairly quickly in the software that I have to get stuff together. Yeah, I mean, within, I would say a few days, depending on schedule, after we have the approval of the floor plan.
Okay. So we'll look at getting some ideas out later this week on the exterior and roof lines, and by the end of the week on the preliminary site.
Yeah.
Anything
Looking
else?
at looking at the 18th, how we scheduled the weekly meetings for every Monday. I'm off the day of the 18th, just so you know.
Yeah, we can move them around as needed be. That's fine.
All right. Yeah, we can move. If we move it to Tuesday, it'll be fine. But
Tuesday the 19th is good with you, Chief?
yep. Yes.
Okay. We'll determine that definitively tomorrow evening.
Ellis, anything else on your side?
That's it.
Couple of my questions, Chief, and a little bit relates to civil signage. In terms of a sign out by the street, sign on the building, a medallion. To what extent do you want exterior signage?
Well, probably similar to what we have now. The building is labeled. And we do have, well, Center Street. We don't have street signage for that because not really possible. But we do have street signage at Park Street. So something similar to that, I would imagine.
Okay. On the interior, this starts to get a little bit mundane, I apologize. On the interior, stick with the signage. Would you be looking for room numbers, room names on all the doors? This is, 100, 101, 102, or just the required, this is a mechanical room, this is an electrical room, egress, that kind of stuff?
Yeah, mostly like that. I mean, we'll probably label the offices, like the chief's office, the administrative manager's office, fire prevention, that kind of stuff. Um, but, we're not going to label this dorm room number one or,
Okay,
we're just,
yeah,
we're not even going to label it. It's,
sure. On the flagpoles.
yep.
So right now there's a flagpole at the police station. Would that be a shared pole or would you want another pole?
I think we would do our own poll because there are different occasions where we have flags at half staff or the police have flags at half staff where we don't. Then there's times when both are at half staff.
Sure,
Yeah.
okay. On accessories in terms of toilets, shades, that kind of thing, is there a particular brand or style for like toilet accessories, toilet paper, paper towel dispensers that you like? Use something that you have now so you can keep buying the same stuff.
I know we use Scott trifold paper towels. Um, that
How
are in
about
the bathrooms and stuff.
how about soap? Is it like a Gojo? Like,
It's
are you guys?
you put your hand and push and the soap comes out. I would have
Yeah,
to talk to the person that does that stuff for us. I don't deal with that stuff.
sure. If you want anything specific, either let us know or we can swing by and take a look at what you got, and copy it. Otherwise, we have kind of our standard go-tos, if you will, for, commercial grade type applications. Um, how about shades, window shades?
We have blinds now. I imagine we probably stick with something like that.
Yep. Not automatic though, a
No,
manual.
no, yeah, everything's manual.
At one point when the training room was a little bit larger, there were some discussions about an accordion door. Would you still like the accordion door in the
Oh,
current?
probably, yes.
For the separation of the training room, correct?
Yes.
Joe, if you can just show that on the plan as well.
Yep.
Um,
Also on the training room, a door on either end of the room. So when you put the accordion door in,
we'll
you
have
don't
to
have
have
to.
another way in it, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to maintain the exit door on the other side?
Into the courtyard?
When the
Yes, yes.
lockers in the decon area, those are just steel lockers, baked enamel, with the standard base slope top.
Yes.
Um, in terms of the turnout gear cages, anything specific on that? Are you guys providing that? Do you want us to buy it?
We'll provide that in the FF&E.
Okay. Um, as far as mirrors go, just a standard channel frame mirror, nothing monolithic or anything like that.
Yeah, yes.
Um, the mezzanine, removable guardrail, entire length, just portion of it. It can be in sections, so you can completely be removable, but you do it in sections, so it doesn't all have to come down at one time.
Is it gonna be like 2x4s and 4x4s, or is it gonna be,
I was gonna give you something steel.
yeah,
Yeah,
yes, what, at least one section? You know, like about 8 feet wide, so if we needed to hoist something up there, it would be able to do so.
yep.
Both stations, I assume.
Yes.
Okay.
I think that's it for right now. What we're doing, Chief, is we're gonna start to put together uh specification type information. We'll break it out by construction division. And I'm sure as I'm going through that, I'll have some additional questions. I'll reach out to you. You know, over the course of this week as we kind of start digging into those. These were the kind of high level ones I came up with before the meeting. So
Sure, not a problem.
I think that's it on my end. Everybody else, Joe?
I think I'm good. Um,
Okay. Well, we'll definitely talk with you, Chief, over the course of this week. Joe will send out the recordings later today. And we'll go from there.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you. Talk
Thank
soon.
you, gentlemen.
thank you.
Have a good week. I'll see you, talk to you later.